Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Finest Dude, and I'm back at it again with another video. And so today's video, we're going to be talking about some predictions of Season 14. Now, before we start the video, please come like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for any future videos. With that being said, let's start on the video. Okay, so, Season 14, however, we just heard that it's just going to be like, you know, a jungle season, which kind of reminds me of throwbacks from Season 4. Now, honestly, in my opinion, I'm thinking about this is that the ninjas, you know, if it ends up anything how I predicted, then I just already knew it's too good to be true, that Season 14 will be a good season. I'm just hoping it would be a good season. As long as it's not like Season 12, as long as it's not like Season 12 or Season 11 or Season 10 standards. Because, like, my prediction is that, like, the ninjas, you know, as they came back from their, like, little adventure, like, they landed or stranded on an island, they can't know how to get out, they end up finding this villain who is somehow linked to the bench stone problem, and then it's... I'm not even gonna go on to that, but that's just my prediction about it. So yeah, the ninjas will probably just be stranded on an island after their little adventure from Shintaro, since they've, like, you know, want to explore more or go on more adventures. So let's begin. So we already know that this season is going to be a Nia season. How I think that probably is because it's going to have something to do with a thunderstorm, like the storm, and will destroy, like, you know, the bounty, and the bounty will like crash on an island or something and into the jungle, and, you know, they pretty much are stranded. That's how I'm looking at it. Probably the writers are probably, like, you know, trying to find ways to explore more of the world in Ninjago, which is more like we didn't explore more of it. We basically want to explore, like, expand, like, more. Now, the villains I think that might end up coming out is Nanakon. Well, I can't really 100% sure because it could be a new villain. If it's a new villain, then I don't like it. The only reason why I like Ninjago, well, not the only reason, but the reason why I like the villains, because some of the villains are able to return. I think that Nanakon will possibly return because he's not dead. He's just trapped in a teapot. And the only time we saw the teapot was in season 12, and what's his name? Opened it. I forgot his name. Clutch Powers. Clutch Powers ended up opening it, and then I don't know what happened afterwards. The next one probably will be the Overlord, because remind you, the Overlord can't die. He can't, because he's a part of balance. So if some reason the Overlord was to come back, he's there, or Nanakon, if either one of them were able to come back, they probably will have something to do with the bench stone that they were buying from the Skull Sorcerer. It has to be somebody who we least expect. But if it's a whole new villain, I'm not gonna like this season. Well, I'm gonna like it, but I'm not gonna like the villain of this season, because unless we see how the villain acts. Or it could be Pythor for some reason, because remember, we haven't seen Pythor after Day of the Departed, and possibly it could just be like his exile, like in an island, and it could be like more like his exile, like he had never returned Ninjago, and that would be pretty good. The only thing or reason why Ninjago, like season 12, well, I don't know. The only reason why sometimes I wonder if it's a good season or not, because they've been adding new villains that are practically new, or probably like lack a purpose. The next one, who I think will return, is the Time Twins. And however, because they were lost in time, you know, they probably went like 3 years beyond to the future, and then there we go. They're probably here. And remember, the time blades aren't destroyed yet, so they can't really do much. So yeah, that's pretty much my theories of the villains, of who will be, or like who will like actually take control. Because if it's a new villain, I don't know if it will be anywhere near good. I have to reserve my judgment for that one. But honestly, it'll be even better if it was a returning villain. Sometimes returning villains deserve a shot. And so yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for that. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.